Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Nightingale's Realms Reborn. Or Rebuilt, sorry. So today's episode we're going to be doing another side quest. We're going to be doing the St. Michael's Chosen side quest, which is Joan of Arc's quest. And you can find her in the desert biome for the gauntlet. But we needed to make a couple things. We needed to make 5 ornate bolt actions rifles, which are pretty easy to make. They're in your progression setting for making them. I believe. Are they tier? Yeah, I think they're tier 3 rifles. Yeah, they're the first of the tier 3 rifles right here. And we need to make 5 of those, which is easy. Just you go farm a bunch of metal. Any metal will do, it doesn't matter what grade it is. And then you need to make a couple 433 rifle cartridge rounds. The hardest thing that I've seen so far while doing this quest line, since I farmed everything else, is how to make your 10 pieces of bread. Now, you can do it the hard way by building a bunch of planters. Oh, looks like I need to eat real quick. And then planting wheat to harvest those real quickly. Because you need dough to make bread. And if I remember right... where is our dough? Is it over in the alchemy boiler? Oh, wrong thing. No, it's in our cooking thing. So the dough requires refined flour and oil, which the refined flour you get from the mortar station right here, and that requires 10 flour grain, which it can be wheat. So easy way to get wheat for this quest is, like I said, you can farm it normally, or if you go over to the essence trader down here at the main hub in the ambience, he will sell wheat for, I believe it's 105 white of the tier 1 resources, which easy way to get tier 1 resources if nobody's has seen this yet, is you can actually go into here, pick up any of these resources. So you can just farm a bit of resources. You right click on it, it will extract it, and then you can select how much you want to extract. That's a good way to get just a huge chunk of resources that you can then spend on buying wheat. But once you have that, which it'll cost quite a bit because it's I believe it's 10 wheat per refined flour. Yeah, it's 10 per. And then the other thing that you need is oil, which oil can be made using plant seeds, which you can also use the wheat as well, or anything else that you have, and just convert it over to seeds. Get that, and then just go over here, make your dough, which is 1 flour, 1 oil. And then with your dough, you can just head on up to the top and you can make your bread. So you only need 5 dough to make the 10 bread that you need. But anyway, that's probably the most complicated thing is getting bread. So let's actually go head over to Joan of Arc and turn in this part of the quest and see if there's more to it. Now, I pre-opened my portal, so we shouldn't have to wait for it. And we'll head on in there. Now, I probably will have a how to make bread tutorial separate from this, like a short, like 1-minute video on how to do it really quickly. But anyway, now that we're in the desert biome, where is Joan of Arc? Joan of Arc's right here in the center. Let's head on down there. Ooh, I fell too far and broke my leg. really should get some healing salves. Anyway, let's go turn these in. And see if there's more quests that we gotta do with Joan of Arc. You return. Let us make haste. I have the provisions. Turn in. So we got our 5 ornate bolt-action rifles. Got plenty of rounds, and we got our bread. Accept. Good. These supplies are needed more urgently than ever. While you were away, I besieged yet again the Bound. They know of my holy mission, seek to undermine me, I am certain. Can I do anything to help? You are kind to offer, but these creatures are my burden to bear. I alone know the truth of the Bound and their ghastly aims. I believe the Fae they belong to are the same who seek our demise, the Winter Court and their Queen Barra, long absent from the realm, but no more. Far before the disappearance of the lost armies at her hands, she plotted our downfall and now amassed these foul soldiers to herald our end. I met a man studying the Bound, and he did not share your certainty about them. I do not begrudge anyone their curiosity, but he is wasting his time. I know the Bound's purpose, and I know who they serve. They must be stopped. This is all that matters. Hindered by endless questions, the Lost Army's fate will soon be ours. What must we do next? The barracks must be constructed without delay. If we cannot have safe harbor from the Bound, our efforts will be thwarted before they begin. I cannot hope to build an adequate structure while to occupy with defense, and I must know that those who join my army will find refuge here. Just tell me where to start. Begin as soon as you are able. The barracks will be finished post-haste. So, it looks like we need to construct stuff for Joan of Arc, which I am going to need quite a bit of materials, it looks like. Where is everything, though, that needs to be crafted? So we have the saw table, we have the textile station. Looks like a refined smelter and a seated grindstone is here. Got a cannon, pretty interesting. Where is the, or is it not? Okay, there's already a refined workbench here. Interesting. I'll go... Do I have to create a new one? I wonder? It's gonna suck if I do, or because I filled out some of this before I started. Well, we'll need a pole, a shaft, some wires. So I'll go out and quickly... Or wait, will this work? Can I just move you? Structures found in the realms cannot be moved. Cannot destroy structures found in the realm. So it looks like I'm going to have to build all this real quick. So we will be back once I have all this built to continue on to the quest. This is kind of self-explanatory for us. But anyway, we'll be back once I get that done. Okay, and we're back after I went and crafted some things. So, for the bedrolls, it does have to be a sheltered. I tried just throwing them in this room, which has a roof, and I tried throwing them in this room, and it's not accepted. So you kind of have to build like a little shelter to put the bedrolls under, and your fire pit. So these are the 5 bedrolls. Here's the fire pit. My other stuff is over here, which we're going to actually have to move some stuff closer. Because these need to be warm, so the fire has to be going when you're doing this. So we'll just quickly put some of our stuff in here and sort it out a bit. It's like throwing it in here made it warm as well. So we'll move this over here inside the little hut. Have the beds in kind of like a crash scenario there. So that's all set. So this is pretty optimized, I would guess. Now let's go talk to Joan of Arc and see what else that we gotta do for this side quest. My compatriot returns. Have you need of me? The barracks are complete. I can hardly express my gratitude for your work here. This place will be a training ground for humanity's finest defenders. You have already done much, but with doom on the horizon, I must make another request of you. And honest, its purpose is twofold. There is a wrong I wish to set right, and in doing so, it would prove your commitment to my cause, that you too are ordained for this task. I'd be happy to help. You have noticed that only 3 seasons seem to exist in the realms, yes? This is not their natural state, nor has it come about by chance. The Winter Court has dominion over their namesake, and for reasons I cannot fathom, they now withhold it. Some see this as a blessing, but for many of the realm's creatures it means disaster. One such beast we call the humbaba. Go on. Old Red Crossian text describes them as docile beasts, immensely powerful, but attacking only when threatened or starving. With winter absent, their migrations have become confused, and more often they find themselves lost and hungry in the realms we now inhabit. Defenseless civilians have no hope against so magnificent a creature, and the ruins of our settlements stand as testament. It is with heavy heart that I must ask you, slay a humbaba before it is driven to end the lives of our people. Where can I find the humbaba? It is said that they can travel freely through the void between realms, but it is the swamp gauntlet where they are seen most often. The Winter Court is to blame for this bloodshed, and one day they will pay for all they have wrought. Now, however, the humbaba shoulders this burden. I pray you will bring sharpest blade and make its end a merciful one. When this cruel deed is done, return to me here. I will return. Alright, so we shall go back to our crossroads. Let's get out of that. Before I even do that, how much ammo do I got? 72 rounds? That should be enough. I fought this creature before a couple of times to get the meat and hide, because it's pretty good meat for healing. So we'll go throw ourselves over the crossroad real quick, then we'll head over to the swamp gauntlet. And while we do this loading, we shall be next at the swamp gauntlet to defeat the beast. And if you're wondering where it's at, it's usually left of where you spawn. That's where it's always been for me every time I've gone there. But anyway, we'll be there when all this loading is done. Okay, now that all that loading is out of the way, we are here at the swamp gauntlet, which our target is over to the left here, kind of in the lake area. He does have a crown on him. He's very hard to miss once you've seen him. So we'll head over there. Yeah, there he is off in the distance. That's the legendary beast that you're going to be looking for. He's a level 60 humbaba. He does have poison attack, so be wary of that if you're not, you know, pretty high up. But anyway, let's get into this. These guys are weak to ice rounds, as weird as that sounds. Oh, he leaped at me. Of course, there's a harpy attacking me. Oh yeah, he summons harpies, that's right. Really, boss spider? You're gonna get in on this? This is not the fight you want, sir. Alright, that's done. Let's get our Lizzie up. And then I will, do I have resource space to harvest? Yeah, I have resource space to harvest them. So we'll harvest them. Now these are one of the creatures that requires an actual, decent knife. So we'll pull out the, good old knife. As long as it's 40, it's good. He will drop a load of resources too. I think it's 20 meat and 20 hide he drops. If you ever want to come here and hunt this guy. He is a tier 4, I believe. I believe the one in like the final gauntlet for the in-game phase is a tier 5. Which I still need to work on just getting up to doing that. But anyway, now that that's done, we'll head over to Joan of Arc. And we'll just skip all the loading screens while we do that. So we'll be back. Alright, and we're done with all that loading, so we're back with Joan of Arc to turn in this part of the quest. What is our quest reward? I am curious. I haven't really been looking. We get a mythic bolt-action rifle. One of the earlier quests, we got a mythic Lancaster pistol. I get patient returns. Have you need of me? I sought out humbaba, as you asked. Then tell me, have they been laid to rest? The beast has been slain. Magnificent, you returned victorious, as I knew you would, my friend. Humbaba threatens our people no longer, and we will yet know victory in the righteous battle ahead. When Saint Michael first came to me, I doubted my worthiness, but I see now that was folly. I'm leading my army to achieve what you have. I will be deserving of my role as champion. This is the Lord's purpose for me. You have shown that beyond the doubt. Your mission is divine. I can see that. I'm just happy I could help. And help you have, more than you know. The time has come to prepare. After all that you've done, I feel truly ready to begin my work. Is there anything more I can do for you? You have done more than enough. Now I begin gathering my Red Cross Knights in earnest. The Winter Court has had long to prepare for this fight. I only hope that our will shall prove stronger. When war is upon us, it will be I shall come calling. Our meetings bear the mark of divine providence, and it will be an honor to fight beside you when the day comes, perhaps even as a knight yourself. Until then, may we both serve those who already dwell in danger. Alright. Alright, we completed the Late to Rest quest, and we got a clothing recipe for doing that? Interesting. Oh, that's what that lock set was. It's the, I guess it's a clothing night set. That's pretty good, actually, for just basic wear. But, yeah, that was our Joan of Arc quest, which I picked up out in the wild a long time ago. In the Desert Gauntlet. So right here, right when you spawn in, kind of. But anyway, that'll be it for this episode. We got a couple more side quests that we can run through. I'm still wondering about when these rumors are going to pop. I'll have to find out when that happens. But yeah, that'll be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said at the very beginning, the hardest part of this quest that I can tell is the bread, and fighting humbaba might be difficult too. But anyway, like, that'll be it for this one. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like and subscribe, and until next time, later guys.